All right, good morning. Welcome to Trendy Options. Today is the 12th of April. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Hopefully, everyone's had a pretty relaxed week. It's been pretty slow in here. We've made a total of, I think, between 8 and 10 trades. Currently holding one loser, and that little guy is down about, at least when we closed yesterday, it was down about 20%, but also holding a winner there in our GoDaddy position. So we'll see how that opens up as well. We were able to trim yesterday, and we'll talk about some of this going into this morning. So again, welcome to the morning trend. Hopefully everybody's doing really well. Let's go ahead and take a look over here at the ES. And I have this currently on a 2-hour chart. And as you can see, we've finally broken out of the weak ice cube here. Nice little moves in here, but overall the range was pretty small. Now that we've broken out of here, we want to see if this area can actually hold. So if you wanted to, just to mark the line, okay, where we broke out was around the 2900 level. Came up into T1 here at 2905.63, looking for a move into 14 and then 23, and again holding those positions, looking for higher highs to mark us into the positions to the upside. Let's take it over to a 5-minute candle. And by the way, last night we had a beautiful trade. If you took it off the LIS, giving you a total of, let's see here. Give me 1 second. Let's squinch this up just a tad. There we go. So our indicator went off right here, right at the line in the sand. Once we took this off, I mean, this was less than a 2-point risk here. You could see that coming in at around 28.92, opening up here at 29.07. Not bad for about 15 points. So beautiful move into targets here. And of course, I'm sure some traders trimmed or whatever, but nice move. And the risk here was really small. So moving over. What do we think about today? Let's think about the psychology of today and potentially where this move can take us and what we'll be looking for. There's a lot going on. There's some news over there on Disney. JPM has gapped up. Just kind of, JPM chart looks so good. And so that's why I did not want to short this or anything like that. But overall, we have good conditions here. If they hold the 2900 level, we'll look for those moves up there. If it breaks down, I'd expect it to move back down into potentially the LIS around the 2900 level. Anything under that, then we start to break down here into this low of the week at 28.77. And again, below that would be looking for price down into 28.75 to 28.50 into next week. A couple things I want to look at coming into this morning is overall skew, kind of see where we're at in the skew, and it's actually dropped again. So we had like a high of 129, and that's when we started to, raise our eyebrows and kind of look around and also be cautious into positions. And, it's showing that hedge funds and so forth are pretty, I wouldn't say risk off. It's still elevated just a tad, but the market's looking good. So let's just see if we can continue higher highs and higher lows today in whatever name you're looking at. So let's just pick like 2 or 3 names just really fast to go over and give you an idea of what we're looking at there. So here's Apple, AAPL. Just going to bring it up on a 2-hour chart here really quick. And you can see price broke out into our targets up above. It did create a little bit of supply up here. So just be aware of that around the 201.62 area. It did pull back into T1, which was resistance at one point, right? So when we took it from the LIS, you could see this was resistance here. We have come back down into that resistance and looks like we found support. So looking for a move today to see if we can get it up into the 201.62 area. If I break this down into a 5-minute candle, it kind of gives you a little bit better idea where we are on that chart. Give it 1 second here. All right, so here we are. I had the line in the sand. You can see it right up here at 198.84. See if price can hold this. You can see we came into a little bit of demand pre-market here. It is holding this level. So again, 198.84. Let's see if that can hold. If we can continue to make higher lows and higher highs off there, looking for a move up into 201.62. But before that, I always pay attention to the pre-market high. They could flush it here, so just know that around 200.29. Value above here, I think we accelerate into 201.62. Stops would be right in this area here. All right, and let's move over to our next one. Let's look at BA. We threw some put credit spreads on here. So we sold some puts to the downside on the low yesterday, and those are going to open up about $8, $7 out of the money. Considering if we open up here, we just want to see on BA, can this area right here, 371 to 370 hold? And if it can, looking for that move up into 383 into next week. Value above here gets us into 396. All right, moving down here, let's go ahead and take a look at JPM, see what's going on there on the bigger side of things. Okay, so let's pull up JPM and let's get to the weekly chart. I've been saying this for a little bit. JPM looking pretty good. Let me make sure this is over here. I apologize. All right, so currently trading at 108.97 to 109. T3, that's going to go off, so that's 107. And then up here, our next scale was 108.48. And it's just above that. And in this blue box here, really 109.28, currently trading at 108.95 to 109. So this is, a little bit of area of concern here. Let's just see what it wants to do in this box. So above 109.20. If it can hold in here, look for higher highs moving into the overall. This was the bigger picture. T2 was into 110.24. Okay, 110.24. It does have, see this long red line here? There's a lot of lines on the chart, but you folks in the room know what this is. This long red line here is the mid support of the year. This is very strong support. We look for this as a longer term trade to hold at 105.08, making its way finally up into a double top at 112.69, and then upwards of 116.09 is what we're looking for. Overall, my market sentiment is, hey, we've broken out. We actually have some trend going. Look for higher highs and higher lows. Look for the ES to come into the area of the targets that we have spoke about. And again, those targets to the upside are going to look like 29.14, 29.23, and then 29.50. Not forgetting that we had the high of the year. Let's go back and see what that was. You can see there 29.47. 29.47. So we're 40 points off of the high, folks. 40 points off the high. And when you relate that to the SPY, $4 of a move here in the SPY as well. So good luck today. I'm sure we'll have a lot to do and look forward to working with you.